We need to talk. Okay, so I know 2 videos in one day. How lucky are we? Just kidding. Okay, so what I wanted to talk about is I keep hearing liberals say that Trump is taking over our government, or Trump is taking over our military, or better yet, Trump is taking away our rights. Well, and just to be complete frank, I just want to help the struggle bus, the whole struggle session. I just want to help out and support, explain some things, because Trump is our president. And actually, the Middle East media just recently named him the true president of the world.
If Trump were actually ushering in a dictatorship, then how is it that you are using your free speech to openly criticize him while he is in power? You guys don't understand what fascism is. In a fascist government, you cannot use your free speech to criticize the government that is in power. This is why nobody takes you guys seriously, because you're constantly creating crises in your head. Like this constitutional crisis you guys are always on about, it really falls flat because you guys had nothing to say when we found out that the Democrat government collaborated with social media companies to censor people's speech.
So a better way to explain it is Donald Trump is our commander-in-chief of the US. He is our government. He is our military.
Gay rights and gay marriage. That's what I'm here for, forever and ever.
Work.
I think we got the marriage.
Huh?
We got the marriage part, right?
Well, I think you have gay rights. Oh no, they're being taken away. That's
Wait, the
being
marriage
banned.
part? No.
Some states, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Our rights are on the line, folks.
Stop going back to the past where women had no rights. Ever, ever, ever.
My world is on fire. There's a Cheeto in office and he keeps trying to take people's rights away.
And I'm sorry, not to be rude, but if I was that last chick, I wouldn't be calling anyone names, right? What rights, Jabberwocky? Obama has been an asshole about gay rights and same-sex marriages for a long time. Trump was the only one that has supported drag queens and gay rights and same-sex marriages since before he got into office. He's even hosted gay marriages at Mar-a-Lago, at his hotel, Mar-a-Lago, maga.
The first president to enter the White House supporting gay marriage.
Time out. As of today, there are over 70 countries with laws that allow for criminal or legal action against citizens for publicly criticizing their governments. But look at you exercising your right to free speech. Please continue. You seem to be confusing privileges with rights. We have lost 0 rights, but we have lost privileges. For example, I no longer have the privilege of being hired over someone who is more qualified than I am simply because I am a gay woman. Now I have to be more qualified than my competition to earn that job. In summary, this is the gayest thing I've ever seen. But yes, girl, continue using your free speech to complain about rights that you haven't lost.
I was a Democrat too when I didn't understand politics. What's that one saying? If you're not a liberal at 25, then you have no heart. If you're not conservative by 35, then you have no brain. And it makes perfect sense because your brain isn't developed until 25. I don't know. It's like when you're young, you live in La La Land and you think,
I'm helping. I'm a nice person.
Because you don't really understand all the layers to politics. And I mean, Democrat Party has changed a lot than what it used to be. Like now the Democrat Party has white parties with Diddy. Not to even mention that Donald Trump, Elon Musk, Tulsi, RFK, they all used to be Democrats. What does that tell you? I was actually a Democrat when Obama ran, and I didn't vote for him because he didn't support same-sex marriage. And I thought it was so cringy that everyone kept saying, I'm going to vote for our first Black president. And I'm sorry, I thought that was the most racist thing I've ever heard. I'm sorry, voting for someone on the color of their skin and not their policies is nuts to me. And I keep seeing videos come out that like Gen Z's making about how they're romanticizing the days of BuzzFeed because that's when people were voting for a Black president and were making changes and being progressive. You mean that's when racism started?
First, let's paint a picture of the romanticized dream millennial lifestyle. The backdrop is Obama-era optimism. The year is 2008. Barack Obama's campaign is all about hope and change. Yes, we can. So, Obama is elected, largely thanks to younger voters, and we're all feeling very empowered and excited. I say we, I was like 13 years old, but still stoked. This is our first black president. Next, we're gonna elect a woman, and then we're gonna fix everything. We were just very hyped about the future and progress.
I would be so embarrassed if the media made me hate someone so much that I wouldn't want anything good to happen to me or my friends or family or anyone in the country.
What if everything you've been told about Donald Trump has been carefully crafted to make you hate him? What if he isn't here to destroy America, but to expose the systems that have been controlling it for decades? The media profits off of division. They tell you who to love, who to hate, what to think, but what happens when someone challenges the narrative? He is the only president that's been vocal about taking down human traffickers. He signed the Fight Online Sex Trafficking Act, making it easier to take down these human traffickers. Under his administration, U.S. Marshals rescued hundreds of missing and exploited children. Now, why was that not covered in the news? Now, he's pushed for audits of government agencies, cutting billions in wasteful spending. He made Big Pharma lower drug prices, and soon will be exposing the entire industry. He is the first president to stand up against China's economic control, forcing fair trade deals to bring jobs back to America. He is the first president in decades not to start a new war. He challenged the military-industrial complex and exposed the deep ties between war and profit. Now he's focusing on peace agreements in the Middle East instead. And recently took out CNN, the New York Times, and other mainstream news outlets from the Pentagon, replacing them with a broader range of media voices. Why? To break the monopoly of traditional outlets, giving the American people the access to diverse perspectives rather than controlled narratives. Real change ain't comfortable, it isn't pretty, and it isn't always easy to understand in the moment. Maybe it's time to question the narrative. What if you've been lied to?
They're not taking away the Department of Education, you daft donut! Oh my gosh. This honestly just proves to me once again that education, knowledge, and wisdom are not the same thing. They do not go hand in hand with each other, and you do not get them all just because you have a college degree. Not that that means anything in today's society. But stay with me now, everybody. Trump is not taking away the Department of Education. He's giving it back to the states. What is up with y'all's obsession in having the federal government involved in everything?
It's really not possible to point this out loud enough. If the mainstream media is behind your movement, you are not the resistance.
I don't know. I just wanted to rant this weekend. But yeah, if you guys want, please, if you saw my last video, please give me a comment or a like, because for the last few weeks since I got restricted, I haven't been getting any comments or likes, and it would really help out the channel. So please, if you like this one, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you in the next one. Boy, 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 boy.
Ladies and gentlemen.